All right, all right, all right. What's going on? I'll take a moment here, make sure everything's working just exactly right. Looks like everything's working just exactly right. What do we got here? Wellcam, Dazzla, Todd, Saber, Theodore, AC, Cy, Cassie, Dave, Dan, EJ, what's happening? John, Cool Cat with a hat, Ace, Ghazi's in the house, Matthew, Nanotech Nicker, David Gray, what's happening? Matthew, Boris, Mopar. We got Zarkun, we got Paul, we got Rush, we got Devil Dog, hey, what's happening? Joe, Fandango, Sean, AC, Jinx, Damien, what's happening? How's everyone doing? Bill, hey. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to get to fire up any stream over the weekend, but I figured I'd get some time this morning. Might as well fire one up and see how everyone's doing. Yamato HE spam, yeah, sure. Game Boys, what's happening? Yeah, we can bust out the old HE spam. Let's see, we got the grocers coming along here. Legendary tier's starting to pick up a little bit. Starting to get some deeper games. This one's actually coming along fairly well. We're almost on the final third. Might as well try some legendary tier today, see how it's playing. Red, white, and blue coming along. This one, not a lot of progress. That's alright. How's the Yamato? So far, so good. Probably played it, I don't know, 8 games maybe. Lester, you got work? Nice. Hey, Zap, what's happening? Lunch hour. Play the Bismarck. What's the Bismarck? Let's see. Yeah, okay, maybe bust it out. We'll see what happens. I did want to give everyone a heads up. Now, I've been hearing people have been not getting the notifications as much, and I was looking into it. I think YouTube recently changed their notifications settings, so if you're interested in the notifications, you should click the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and then make sure it says all notifications. I think if it says like custom or whatever the other option is, then it tries to gauge your interest based on its robotic mind. We can't trust the AI to tell you how much interest you have, so watch a TiVo while working, good combo, nice, yeah. Citadel Bismarck heart, yeah. Yeah, you can rip those Germans with these big caliber guns. Saw Gecko Hive Division, nice. Oh, we all got 9 kills, yeah. Yeah, we ran into them. They were divisioning up, and I ran into them randomly. And then, can't remember who won the initial engagement. They were on the other team, but then we teamed up for, I don't know, 5 games after that. Had a pretty good time. Saved 700 global XP, nice. Turpitz isn't bad. Turpitz isn't bad. I mean, if you like the German battleships, Tirpitz is a good option. Just kind of depends on which class of ship you like. Are there any global XP destroyers yet? I don't think so. On that pop out. I mean, Otago's solid. Prince Eugene is solid. Alabama. I like the Monarch. I don't think the Monarch's probably going to be appealing to your average Joe on the street, but yeah, there's options. Tirpitz is a fun ship, though. Proof that communication can carry an entire team. Yeah, that's one of the strengths of the divisions. The supposed strengths of the divisions are, hopefully you're playing with good players, and then you're replacing a potato with a good player if you're doing that. And then the communication, the ability to kind of coordinate strategy, of course. Smash the like? Yeah. No global XP DDs, yeah. I don't know if they're being biased. I mean, I think they're careful to introduce destroyers into the ecosystem. They're kind of like invasive species. They'll just wreck everything. You see what happened when the Yudachi weed got loose? That was native to Japanese or Japan. Then it got loose all over the world, and it's been terrorizing the ecology ever since. Could you say Eugene again? Yeah, the Prince Eugene. Wonder what skills the Transformers commanders. I haven't even watched that trailer. So are they having commanders and ships, or what's the deal with that thing? Oh, they got that Yamato model kit. Sweet. Yeah, well, let's see what's going on here. A lot of new members this week. We got to get some shout outs to those guys. The members are the fuel that keeps the engine running. Let's see, we had Toki join at the stream last time. Then we had Heisman, Luke, Larry, Owen, and Steven and Rick. All new members, so appreciate the support of the channel quite a bit. If you guys are interested in becoming members, there's that join button down by the subscription button. A lot of important stuff by that subscription button. You should check it out once in a while. Hope it's just skins and announcers. Hey, JP, what's happening? I'm doing good. Autobots and the ships look weird. And yeah, I mean, if you're... A lot of people don't like the aesthetics. Just go to this thing right here. What is it? Customization. Just turn all this off if you don't like this stuff. Like Halloween, you should see the... I think I bought the Charlemagne. No, maybe they gave us the Charlemagne. I think that was early into my community contributor stint, but they didn't give us the Halloween skin until now. All of a sudden it showed up with all these new contributors. Let's see what it looks like. So I mean, I think it's kind of funny. Like, I'm into this shit. Let's take a look at this. Look at that flag. What is going on with the flag? Looks like some Egyptian alien hybrid or something on the flag there. Yeah, this stuff. Now, a lot of you purists out there would find this absolutely obnoxious. Like, why do we have... What are these little falcon gods? I don't even know the names of the gods, but... You know, they got a couple of gods. We got a Washington monument. Probably some sort of Egyptian architecture by the smokestack, and then this thing up front here. So, I mean, to me, this is right up my alley, you know, I'm into it. But this is probably about as rare as you're ever going to see, because you had to buy the Charlemagne, and then the skin was like another $50,000 or something on top of it, so... I don't know why they just gave it to these, but what the fuck is that, yeah. Any suggestions on the best battleship line? There's different options. I mean, I like the Soviets, but I'd say for a new player, the Americans would be a good starting spot. Alright, so... I don't know how we got into that, but let's try the old Yamato clown boat. But yeah, I mean, if you don't like the look of that thing, if you don't want it influencing your game, just go ahead and turn the Halloween thing off. And then boom, it just looks like the regular Charlemagne. Excited for Hyde and Einstein. You're getting them leveled up. Nice. Yeah, like 2 seconds after the update, or I guess Monday. My first game Monday. I was getting radio located by a Japanese destroyer, so I knew the guy had recently purchased Hellsinger. So a lot of you guys, I mean, those Halloween commanders, you guys were asking me for a long time about them, because a lot of times they would be my builds on the videos, and you guys were interested. And now's your chance to get them. They are pricey, 5K doubloons, but if you want them, you can get them. We're watching some of the Fallout 4 videos. What do I play on? Controller. Standard controller. How's the progress of the other ships? Well, I just peeked into those. We got the Alaska, we got the Yamato. Grosser, I think we're on the final third. So that one I wasn't actively researching until we finished the Alaska. And then about a third of the way, I'm in the American Skin one, I'm on the Baltimore. And then the crate one, I'm still on the first stage, so haven't done too much with that one yet. Hyde is utterly OP. It gives you a lot of options. I mean, that was the one, I'm pretty sure he was like a campaign reward. I think there was a mini campaign. Either that or he was like a halfway point campaign reward. Alright, so we got 5 legendaries on our team, 4 on their team. So this is what I'm talking about. We're getting some action. But yeah, a lot of people had Hyde, so I'm pretty sure he was a commander or a campaign reward. And then the other two, basically almost nobody had them. And they didn't give us community contributors those. I just ponied up my own cash for them. Okay, what do we got here? Spotted right off the bat! Ugh! You're on T-Bull's team? Hey, heck, what's happening? Got all the commanders? Nice. Yamato. Yeah, Einstein's pretty good. Hey, Jordan, what's happening? I mean, Einstein's... That's a good inspiration. Oh, here we go. See if he speeds up at all. If he does, he dies. Oh, he did. Oh, he did not die. Alright, so we got a Yudachi. Wichita sitting in the middle. Okay. Interesting. Alright, what's this guy doing? So basically right where I'm aiming is where we want to hit him. I don't know if he's moving forward or back yet. Let's try it there. Alright, 20k, not too shabs. We'll take it. Hey, P-Falk, what's happening? Model gun sound is great, yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oof. Yudachi torping the Yamato. Why is that not a surprise? Not that I'm against him doing that, by the way. It's just not a surprise. Look at this little guy. That's ballsy. I don't think we're going to be able to punish him for it, but it is ballsy. Ah! That's 2 shots that dude's whiffed. Alright, use your reload boost, man. Be helpful. I mean, I like this guy's initiative. There we go. Third time's the charm, Chief. There we go. Alright. So we just had to outlast that dude. Back it up, back it up, back it up. There you go. Now you got your HE loaded. What's up, Owen? How you doing? Those ships be seeing Jesus. This guy just does not give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna eventually take a look at him. You go! He's like an annoying little fly, you know, just kind of buzzing you. If we want to swat him, we'll swat him. It's up to me. Alright, man, why are you ramming me? Is the real question. Still backing up. Alright. So we got C. We don't really need to worry about this guy. He's not doing much. Yudachi eventually will torp him, since that's all he wants to do with his life. Let's go affect the battle. Here's someone that we need to kill. Here's someone that we need to kill. Much more important things to be doing. Alright, who to kill first? Let's try that old boy. Alright, so we got 2 of the 3 caps. There's 1 destroyer, and this guy's gonna spend the entire game torping this dude. I mean, we're spotting everyone on the team. We almost have all 3 caps. I mean, it's not like we're not making do without proper... Oh, we actually got him. Without proper destroyer play, but... What's up, Mustang? Just spot Einstein? Nice. Yeah, he's who I got in there. Alright, Grober, if that is your name. So I mean, kind of, what's going on with this one is even on like piddly little hits where they angle, you get 10Ks, so... I like Einstein, yeah. I mean, well, the problem with the American or heavy cruisers is the turret traverse is horrible. It's like really bad. Once you play other lines and you, especially if you play like a Makawa build or something that can actually turn the turrets, then you go back and play your Pentacle and it's just like, holy fuck, what am I supposed to do with this thing? But Einstein, number 1 has twist and track, so that has the turret traverse in there, and then his built-in perk is also traverse-oriented. So it's just much better in terms of the feel of the ship. Come on, man! There we go. Yeah, every time these guns go off, I just imagine 2 giant drums and the 1 mallet in each hand. What the fuck? How come you can only play with 2 friends maximum in Legends? Because divisions are so ungodly strong. I think we kind of proved that last ranked season. I mean, if you have 3 good players on a division right now, you should be winning 80 to 90% of your games, maybe. So it's really not that fair for the other team. And conversely, if you have a really poor division on your team, you're almost certainly going to lose. There's a lot of chucklehead divisions that kind of goof off, which is fine if that's what they want to do, but Fortunately, it makes it harder for the rest of us. Let's see, what's she doing? Fletch. Let's try that and see what happens. Spotter pilot's got the day off. Yeah, we don't run the spotter plane. I forget to use it a lot. It hasn't become part of my game plan yet, let's just put it that way, or my gameplay. Come on. Come on. There we go. So it's worth putting some money out to use hide over celiacs? I mean, I don't... Yeah, I mean, here's the basis of the hide build. At least the straight up one is... You can get the extra heals, you can get the durability of your celiacs, but you can actually put some aiming perks on there. Because celiacs is the worst gunner in the game. He makes George Dewey look like a fucking eagle-eye sniper. And Dewey can't hit anything. I can tell you that right now. But Celiac's hardcore alcoholic. He's always drunk. He's trying to aim. He can't. He's seeing like double. He's seeing triple. Which makes the ship line unenjoyable for me. I like ships I can actually hit what they're aiming at. How come nobody told you Budione has radar? Well, you didn't watch the video. I pointed it out. Alright. Easy as pie. Lee's pretty bad. There you Dutch, got it done. Torping all those battleships back line pays, folks. Don't listen to what I say. That's a lot of 2000s. It's a pretty good scoring team right there. I like that. You're the Yami on the team? Excellent. Excellent. Good work. Alright. Celiax is tankiest? Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we can look at the builds if you want. So basically, I have Celiax set up for my joke Bismarck build right now, but this is the build that everyone envisioned before we got the German battleships in the game, before we saw how bad the secondaries are. So you get your extended range here, you get your extended range accuracy here on the secondaries, you get your brawler, you know, your reload, you get your fire chance, you get your heals. The problem with this build is this dude cannot hit anything. You can be 2 feet away from someone, he can't hit him. So the theory of hide is you basically can run the same exact build. I mean, here we're not joking around with the secondaries. We have the turret verse AP damage. You know, that's what you would have for your offensive Sims type builds. You got your brawler reload, pulls you in a little bit, but these are not long range snipers. Much to the chagrin of my teammates who typically play the German battleships from the back line. Here we get accuracy, dispersion, 10% improvement if we legendary them up to level 3. And we got the heals, so you gotta, and technically we could put this on here too if we wanted to. So you get your heals, you get your tankiness, and this thing, I think it looks strong, I just haven't had a chance to play it much. But I think it's a pretty good perk. Secondaries seem better recently. It's possible they changed it. I think they probably would have mentioned it. I know they're trying to come up with some better overall type of a fix. Like manual secondaries or something. The hell is that hide build? Hey, Morton, what's happening? It's not hate on the secondaries. I mean, Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. That's the problem. I go for reliability builds. I want reliability on my ship's performance. I want to know when I try to do something with the ship that it's going to do it. Secondaries, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But you're detracting from your main guns, which do way more damage than your secondaries. So, right when the Germans came out, I had to fight everyone tooth and nail. I had thousands of people unsubscribe because they didn't want to hear it. Not thousands, but many people unsubscribed. They're like, this guy sucks. He doesn't know how to play the German battleships. And then over the course of about a month, everyone started to agree with me, and they all dropped their secondary builds. So, hey, Michael, what's happening? Hurricane killed your power? Heesh. Arkansas secondaries are godly? Yeah. That they are. Yeah, what do we got here? One Yamato, one Alaska. We got no... We're the only LT on this one. Alright. Bombs away. Looks like we got a destroyer over here, most likely. But, as always, you can disagree with my commander builds. There's many options. It's the whole point of the commander build system, so not everyone has the same exact build. Oh boy, look out, Chief, look out! Oof, not too shabby for ya. Yeah, we definitely have the destroyer over here. Kagero, you know he's gonna want to torp me. Of course. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I'll take one. It's not too bad. No torpedo reduction on the nose, unfortunately. I'm more worried about that Amagi than the torps, frankly. The Kagero technically could have a torp reload. I'd love to back up if possible. This guy could cause some major problems. They could actually end us pretty quickly if they're paying attention. Oh my god, we missed. What the fuck? Alright. So he's not looking at us yet. We need one strike to rule them all. What the fuck? Alright. That would have been a good spotter plane chance. Oh, 3 sets. Lunar Nimitz! You're feeling that one. Oh, here we go again. Why are we not killing this thing, huh? Oh shit, taking a lot of torpedoes. You bloomin' dinguses. You had one job. If you have one legendary tier ship on your team, you probably don't want to let it get shit canned by torpedoes. Just a little bit of a tip there for you. Like Silix with the hide build intrigues you, yeah. I mean, you can run your same build, but you can just fix whatever drawbacks of the build you want, you know. Alright. Come on, guys. Why are we not capturing A here? Did you not notice that you just killed the destroyer? Affirmative. You're going the wrong way. A lot of people like Silax, I get it. If you don't have hide, he's probably who I'd be running. He was who I was running, actually. Okay, what are you doing? moves or not. If he moves, he lives. If he stands still, he dies. God. Damn, lucky bastard. Teammates are useless. It's like useful. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're definitely not going to hear any surprise in my voice. There we go. Here we go. Come on, big money. Oh, hello. 4 overpens. People don't use Hipper at all. Hipper was who I was slated to run. I'm still planning on using Hipper. I did put some points into Von Mueller just because of the Bureau. I'll just delay the Hipper a little bit. Uh-oh, look out, Chief. You don't want to get hit there. It hurts when you get hit there. Oh, hello. There we go. You basically don't want the ship to shoot you. It's kind of the name of the game. Alright. Let's try this again. Uh-oh. You just never know when they're going in. What is this? It's very obvious to me. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but we're not going to get any spotting for the rest of this game. Chapayev backline. This guy's completely irrelevant. I don't think he's shot his guns in the last 8 minutes. Let's see what's radio locating us. Probably Kutuzov, I would assume. Spotted Gecko, you little shit. No hive this time. Planes cost fuel? Yeah, definitely. We do not have any sorts of resources. We gotta give these guys some sort of a chance, right? I'm just really in awe of this guy. He's having a hell of a game. Alright, you want the plane? Let's do the plane. Alright, let's try that and see what happens. Since we're going down. Oh. You lucky little shit. 3 on 7, this won't end well, yeah. Martell's having a picnic. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man. It's pretty impressive. Sometimes I think they're like recording the game. They're trying to get the Guinness Book of World Records for the least effective position or worst game ever played. That one wasn't that bad, but, you know, we've seen way worse. But usually, like, if you're playing the game and you notice you haven't shot for like 7 or 8 minutes, at that point in time, at least for me, it probably varies player to player, but I start to think like, I don't know if I'm in the right spot here. Maybe hiding behind this island in the back of the map, playing one-handed, isn't helping our team win. Should I try something else? Those questions start piling up through my mind. But, you know, some players, it doesn't bother them. They can just sit in the back doing nothing, having a great old time. Well played! There goes your fuel story. It's Question on the spotting planes. Those help your base stats for dispersion. I would assume so. But I don't know. I can't remember. I think they answered that question probably about 10, 12 months ago. Functionally, it doesn't matter. It makes your guns more accurate. How much more accurate? We'll never know. Alright, well, that was a bust. Let's see. What else we got going on here? How about Cleveland? I just got this thing leveled up. Where is it? What would it be in? What? Oh, it's probably down yonder as a favorite. Got a Kraken in the Cleveland last night. Probably post that one. I got like 3 or 4 Cleveland games that were pretty damn good. Do the planes shoot each other? In very rare cases. Like, you have to basically be on top of each other. I don't think I've seen it for a long time, but I do recall seeing the planes kind of veer off their circular course. It's possible they changed it so they don't do that anymore. Like, I feel like I used to see it more often when the game was newer, but that's the whole point of the fighter plane consumable, is to shoot other planes. Like, it's designed to protect you from aircraft carriers, which of course we don't have quite yet. But now that there's spotter plane, I would switch every single fighter plane to spotter plane. It's just far more valuable. But you guys notice I haven't incorporated the mindset into my gameplay yet, because normally I use the planes to detect torpedoes when I suspect I'm under a torpedo attack. That's basically how you'd want to use the fighter plane currently.
Let's give them a hard time.
Need more legends? Yes. Yeah, I would be pretty surprised if next patch notes we're not seeing some more legends in there. But it's good that we're finally getting some legends out there, because up until about a week ago, legendary tier was 2 thumbs down. Yeah, what do we got here? We got a Chucklehead wasting torpedoes. That's always a good sign. When your one destroyer's launching torpedoes at nothing and playing in the back. Alright, should we just exit right now? Since this is a loss? No, I might as well try and do something. It's a little too early to call it a loss. I mean, he is a complete fucking failure at life, but maybe our team can overcome. If your ship sinks, your plane should kamikaze the nearest ship. That'd be pretty sweet. It is kind of valuable, though. Like, if you know you're going down and you can launch the plane, having that extra detector, the extra spotter, you know, floating around, does help your team. So try and remember to do that if you can. Come on. Get in there, Abel. I'll even support you. Usually if you got one destroyer, you kind of want to, if you have the option, you want to play that side, because whether or not they're trying to spot, like this guy clearly isn't trying to spot, but he inadvertently will spot. And if you can keep him alive, it's always a good thing. Playing World of Tanks with all the scrubs, oh boy. Yeah, I wish I could still play that game. I completely ruined my ability to play other video games. I'm kind of thinking I might need to just buckle down for a week and learn how to play this game inverted. Because sooner or later I'm going to want to play something else. At least for a little bit here and there. But, since I normally play inverted and I play this game not inverted, I've completely screwed up my brain. Sucks. So it's already screwed up enough. Can we get any damage? What the fuck is going on here? What? Remember, this thing gets like 5 fires per salvo. I think my last game in this last night was like 17 fires or something like that. There we go. This is what we're talking about. If these guys want to push in here, we're just going to burn them to death. This is kind of... If you've seen my light cruiser videos that have come out in the last week or two, this is kind of what we're talking about. Because I can just keep minutely backing up here, this guy will never spot me. And if he's crossing this big open expanse here, he cannot defend himself from the pain. I have no idea what his game plan is, but it's not going well for him. Alright. He's trying to blind fire me. I'll give him points for that. That's not a complete scrub play, so we should give him a little bit of respect here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. He can't do this. I mean, he cannot punish us. He tried to punish us with the blind shot, but, you know, he essentially can't hurt us, and we can just kill him. Took 2 or 3 minutes, however long it took, but... Alright, and then we're gonna get within radar. What you want to do is check the back line. So we got 10 kilometers of the back line. We're gonna move up 1 kilometer since we got 9-kilometer radar range. And then we're gonna radar him. This thing is a 30-second radar. Oh, no radar needed. Mr. Jervis found him. Come on. That thing scares the shit out of me. Oof. Went for the dev strike on me. This guy's engine might be busted. Yeah, looks like it. Anytime you got those little sparks out the smokestack, that's the busted engine, so you gotta assume that he's not gonna be able to move very well. Alright. Okay, so he's not dead, but he's wounded. And we could... If he wasn't right by that island, I think he's behind it. But if he wasn't there, I probably would radar. Actually... Yeah, he can still see me, so fuck him. Let's kill him. Where is he? What the... I was looking at the wrong island the entire time. Dead.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Whew! It's that incoming dispersion, baby. We're not going to want to rely on that, though. I'd like to get behind maybe that island, if possible. See if we can get there. Son of a bitch.
The ship is on fire.
Maybe I shouldn't be pushing this guy. Once he backs up, I'm not going to be able to capture this, but once he backs up, we're going to get out of here. Come on. He's not completely committing to getting out of here. Shit. What in God's name are these fucking guys doing? Jesus. This guy finds it more important to sit behind this island doing nothing. Alright. Well. Let's see. So I think he's gonna be able to reset me before I can capture here. Oops. Like, basically the calculation is I want to help with these guys since that's where my team's intention is completely devoted. If we can just clear their attention, they might actually try and support us at some point. Shit. Oh, we got the base. Alright, that was clutch. Citadel from that range. Jesus. Speaking of citadels. Oh, he had AP, that little shit. Fuck, we're dead. Alright. So, what do we do here? We got 3 guys backline. Let's try and get them on the fucking base if possible. We're gonna assume the King George is probably pushing me. That's alright. Just kind of need to help them out over here since they're having a hard time with their massive mismatch in terms of firepower. They got a 4-on-2, but they can't handle it. So we'll help them out. The fuck has spotted me?
Enemy battleship foundered.
If it's the King George here with the AP, we're gonna die. Something's... I mean, the Helena doesn't have a plane, right? So, does King George have a plane? Yeah, let's put the radar down, see what happens. It is the King George. Oh no. We could actually get behind this island here, maybe capture this. I mean, here's the deal. We could technically beat the King George, but if he has the right shell load and he hits us properly, we can die pretty quickly. Although it kind of seemed like I was bouncing his shells a little bit. So I don't know. Alright, they're going to flip that cab. We're going to flip this one. That's fine. You know what? Some of you guys are like, you got 2 kills, go for the Kraken. You guys know me though, we go for the win first and foremost. Miss your heat down. Heat gone. Light cruisers are the counter to the Adachi, yeah. Well, the light cruisers can wreck them, yeah, for sure. Alright, he's angling, which is a problem. But it's nothing we can't overcome. This thing angles way better facing away from the targets. Yeah, so we're not bouncing those shells, clearly. But, fuck you, Iowa. Alright, we got him. 154, Witherer, high cal. We'll take it.
Problem solved, sir.
Just got in from work and first thing you see is T-Bolt beating on peeps in World of Warships. It's a beautiful thing. Nobody plays them, but British light cruisers are good. I mean, I think we were talking about that last stream. I was talking to Phil, I believe, one of the devs on the community contributor Discord. And he's like, nobody plays the British light cruisers. I'm like, what the fuck? They're probably... You can make an argument it's the best line in the game. And nobody that knows what they're talking about would laugh at you. That was pretty solid right there. Cleveland's a badass ship. That would be worthy for a video on its own, but we got multiple games as good or better than that, so... Think Wargaming should do something about HE spammers and make fire less. I mean, from what I'm hearing on the PC version, the HE spam is even stronger on that version. Here's how you deal with it, okay? Go to your upgrades. Slot number 2. Put this on there. Step 1. Step number 2. Go to Commander Profile. Put this on there. Put this on there for sure. You need damage con cycling to deal with fires. So now you got these 2 green perks on here. And you got this guy. Sheer. Fire chance. -3. Or... you go over here. You put this on here. Same shit. You know. Usually the people that are complaining about the HE are the ones that have flammable cannoneer, pure offensive build. You know, I mean, personally, if I thought the HE got a little too hot, I would probably just switch the damage con over here. I am testing the damage con on the Yamato, those of you that watched that video. And it's not a bad mod. Especially for a ship like the Yamato where you're going to get focused. Let's try that guy again. But I mean, there's options. Now, if you've done all that and you're still having problems, then the next step is turn away before you set up so that when you start getting HE spammed, you can just hit the gas and sail away from the team. If you sit there nose in the entire game, then you can't really get out of there because you can back up at 8 kilometers an hour, or knots an hour, but 8 knots, whatever the hell a knot is. But they can just keep you in their firing range, burn you down. So that's a lot of adjustments you need to make first before you need to ask the developer to change the game. Like, I personally don't really find HE spam to be that big of a problem. Number 4, shoot the ship that's shooting the HE at you. You know, a lot of people just don't. They only want to shoot the angled John Barth that's parked on the moon. Okay, I'm assigned to C. I'm going to play C, but this thing is so fucking slow, I'm going to regret it. Fuck. No, I can't take this over there. The ship is too slow. I mean, yeah, we could get C if I go over there, or hopefully get C, but it would literally take me out of the game for about 10 minutes, and I'm just not prepared to do that. Which is unfortunate, because I'm a strong proponent of playing the side you spawn in. And most battleships I would go over there, but now one that goes 24 max. So we're going to hope these guys aren't as aggressive playing C. They're coming forward here. And then, of course, Bismarck's going to A for unknown reasons. Oh, here we go. Come on, keep him lit. Keep him lit. So he's got the same idea. He's not going to go to... I don't think our plane can spot him. Nope. It's a waste of a fucking plane. You guys know how valuable those spotter planes are to me. Ooh, what do we got over here? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs! Very sharp camo. Yeah. Oh, come on. It's either right above or right below him. Let's try that again. The grocer's dead? Oh, we got him once. That does not stop him from doing what he's doing. Alright, so we got... Let's see, I don't think my smoke fire penalty is 15 kilometers. I'm pretty sure we have a destroyer rushing us. Which would not surprise me. Iowa's getting his shit kicked in. Yeah, we got a destroyer on B. No one there to deal with them. Oh, fuck. Let's see if we can squeeze through there or not. Oh yeah, come on. Oof. Man, that Kutuzov is lucky. We've hit him twice with a single overpen. Could be lights out. What's up, Dex? Yamato, the best HE spammer? Yeah. It really is. Look out, yeah.
We've been spotted.
What are you doing? He's just sitting there? No way. I assume as soon as I shot, he gunned it, but we'll see.
I can't hit destroyers.
Practice, guys. Practice. It's a 16-kilometer destroyer shot. You can hit him. Need to shoot him. There's sections of the ocean out there where the floor is just littered with spent ordnance. I mean, I would assume so. Never really thought about it, but yeah. One would only assume. Some of the great Pacific, Atlantic naval battles. Ships, shipwrecks, ammo. Alright, let's see if we can punish this thing. Right where I'm aiming, that's the citadel right there from this angle. Can't tell if he's moving or not. Alright, so that's all we can do on that side. I think these guys need help over here. They got the overload that you typically see. That overload is, if you want to argue it's effective, it's more effective on capture the base when you get 5, 6 red ships on the A flank here. I mean, talk about ineffective. We actually control the base. They are losing the fight, of course, but in the meantime. And for some reason, the guy that was on B didn't capture B. Like, really sloppy destroyer play. Unfortunately for the red team. Waiting for your PS4 to be fixed. Ooh, scheisse. Mermaid Zeep Brass. Maybe the English channel. Yeah. I'm sure there's spots all over the place. Oh, look out! Oh, you lucky son of a gun. Yeah, the Caribbean, you probably got booty and cannonballs. Alright, what are we getting spotted from here? Probably... I think they killed the lightning, right? So it's the Z-23 that we shot earlier. He's either over here or over here. I don't understand why they're not... why they didn't get B. I mean, even if these guys lose the fight over here, and they are going to lose the fight, we'll be in a position to stop them from moving forward too readily. And in the meantime, we're getting point after point just by having 2 of the 3 caps. So, what's the secondary range on the Yamato? I have no idea. Check. I don't think it's huge. Alright, John Bart looks like he's trying to kill himself. He must be getting bored back there. Oh, he got the Kutuzov. Alright. Uh-oh, look out. Alright. So, yeah, not a high damage game, but... Not really. What the fuck is... You can argue he backed up to heal, I guess. I think he was quite low. Once you've healed, though, you probably want to get back within relevance. Would be my advice, personally. Okay. What camo are we using? This is the community contributor camo. I think they designed it for the PC players and then they gave it to us as well. Got like 100 each. And then like a few of the guys like, oh, we're gonna need more, I'm gonna run out. It's like, chill the fuck out. You don't have to use it on every ship. Poor Bismarck can't do anything. I mean, I'm not really that angled against him, so he could do a little bit of damage before he goes down, but yeah. Really, what we're... Aside from this destroyer who can torp us, well, I don't even think the Z-23 could kill us. If he got a perfect double torp broadside strike, he could probably... I don't know if he could kill us or not, because the German torps are so weak to begin with. Alright, here we go. Who to kill? You know I want to shoot Jean Bart. Yeah, I mean, this is not very well angled. I'm not playing perfectly here. Oh. Your angled Jean Bart days are over, Chief. Sitting in the back, buffing your Dewey. Nose in. Don't work no more. PlayStation 4, yep. Want more CC camos? I'm just hoping they give us some to give away. Like that could hurt, but that's not a kill shot, I don't believe. We can get it down to 2, maybe 3. It's like 3. Got 2 on the torp belt, and we dodged the last one, so... That's fine. Basically, I'm just trying to stall them until these guys come back. They are getting B too, by the way, so I'm not in a hurry to do anything right here. What we don't want them to do is rapidly kill me and then create crossfires on these guys, because I'm preventing them from going north, which is kind of what they're inclined to do. Whether they should be inclined to do that or not doesn't really matter. Bring on the Friedrich de Grosse. Yeah, that one... I don't know if we'll get that one or not. My thoughts on this legendary tier... Pure speculation, I have no idea, but I would guess we're going to get all the tier 10s and all the tier 9 and 10 premiums. Tier 10 tech tree ships, and then the premiums of both tiers. Like I say, I don't know that, though. Alright. Alright, those of you that were around for the test, was I correct in my video or not? Didn't this thing used to have about a minute-long turret traverse? And my follow-up question is, did they buff it that much for this ship, or is it just my build's gotten so much better? Bad for wanting more of those torps, Dave. You don't have to root for me, you can root against me if you want. In rooting against me, you're rooting for Jean Bart, though. Just keep that in mind. Massachusetts, yeah, that went casually buffing his dude in the back of the map. Yeah, no, we haven't really done anything this game. I spawned. I chose not to play C because I'd just be getting back into the game right now. So we kind of dealt some damage to the southeast spawn, then I came over here to support. I think we can win on score. Assuming the Z-23 doesn't torp me. What else do you want me to do? 2 battleships and a cruiser. Yeah, like I've explained, I just don't think they were going to come out of the gate with destroyers. Just never was going to happen. Uh-oh. That was your one chance, man. I actually want him to turn in a little bit to prevent overpens. Oh, you lucky fuck. Alright, where are the torps? Yeah, so he's that right there, that 17, that's that cheek spot that we're talking about. Nicely aimed shot right there. Perfect, turn. Come on, baby. Guns over here so we can shoot this thing. Where are the torps, man? You fucked up. You really fucked up. Alright. Can this guy not die? Let's see. All I have to do is stop moving. Alright, we'll take that one. Watch the ram. I was fine with the ram. I would have liked to have killed that destroyer and then rammed the guy. I would have been fine with that play. As long as we got both of them. I didn't want to die and then go down 100 points. I didn't see exactly what the score was. I don't know how close it would have been, but that would have been the route to their victory, I think. So yeah, an ineffective game where we just sat in the back doing nothing. Yeah, what do you guys want to see? We're just kind of goofing around today. Did 139 in Alaska. Nice. That's a solid score for that one. You had to wait in the torps. I mean, yeah, I was, but my momentum was moving forward and I couldn't stop it. And half my ship was in front of that. I think he could have torped me had he realized that. I don't know. It's always hard to see or judge when you don't have the behind the destroyer perspective. I mean, it seemed to me like we probably could have got torped earlier, but which potentially could have kept him alive. Smith, come on. Some Odin action. I'd love some Odin action. I don't have Odin. Edinburgh, Eugen, Eugene. Yeah, you guys all want Odin. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. What's my Tanaka build? Yeah, it's pretty much my Hellsinger build minus the twisted track. Let's see, this part I like over here. That part I like. That one you can go either way. I'm still fine with those. This one you can go either way. Speed, speed. Extra engine boost allows you to pop the engine boost right off the bat, get in a position early. Potentially torp them without knowing that they're in danger yet. Goofballs. See a Fletcher game. Eden B. Odin is a pretty good ship, yeah. I think you guys will enjoy that one. Yeah, let's try the Eden B. Tierwit. I don't think I'm ready to show the world that build yet on that one. Let's try that. What would you use instead of a Tago? Makawa. All day, every day. Smith would be a fun one. Jeez Louise, I hate tier 2. I'd rather play the Danae than the Smith. We could maybe play the Danae. Molotov. That's always a good one. We're not ready. Hey, Bodhi. Oleg. I don't have Oleg, I don't think. What is Oleg? Tier 2? Oh, that's that stupid... Oh, God. I think that's my least favorite tier 2. If it's the one I'm thinking of. The cruiser that can't hit shit. Alright. Akatsuki Division. That sucks for them. This isn't actually the worst map to have a double destroyer division. You're gonna start out centrally located and see what it develops. Oh, instead of Otago as the inspiration. What did I used to use? I think I had Bay and Swirsky, which probably doesn't help you either. Let's see. I don't know, I'd have to look. I kind of like to play in the middle here just to make sure we don't have any destroyers squirt through right off the bat. This middle play used to be way better before they changed the spawns on these. Used to be like very dangerous. Fuck, I got the radars on here. I had the radar in here for my tier 1 build, but that's alright. Normally I would have smokes on here, just keep that in mind. Alright. So I don't think any destroyers are going to squirt through. Although I've been spotted quite a bit here. Shit. Oof, that could have been dangerous. Was dangerous. Could have been deadly. $92K in the AI match. Nice. Yeah, the Danae, I mean, it's my favorite ship, or one of my favorite ships to shoot at in the game. No doubt about it. But you can actually, if you play it angled, and you get a little bit lucky, you can have pretty good results with that one. So offensively, it's pretty good. It's just the ability to protect itself is limited. Aretha coming in hot, still on that new computer fund. Appreciate that very much. Thank you very much for the support. Sorry for butchering your name. Oh. Alright. Yeah, why I like to... let's see if I can even point it out. No. Oh. Alright, so he's got 3 destroyers over there. I'm actually going to switch sides and go help over there. Especially if I have the radar. We might as well be over there. Ooh. Yeah, I was testing out a different build on the ship, and then I just switched the commander, but I forgot to switch the smoke for the sonar. Or the radar for the smoke, I mean. DK Johnson coming in hot. Thank you very much. Oop. Appreciate that. Alright. So, I mean, these guys, I don't know if they want to move forward or not, but they're not moving forward. Probably because they got a swarm of destroyers over there, so I think I can go over there and help clear that out, hopefully. Not if this guy fucks me up, though. Kind of ballsy. If you're angled at the Edinburgh and then you go unangled, kind of like wondering. Well, I guess he might have saw those torps. Maybe he's dodging the torps. That's the whole point of these short fuse AP shells, though. Is they just rip you to shreds. So. Alright, so. Jesus. That won't hurt.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Team has taken the lead.
They've actually done a pretty good job eliminating these destroyers. They're down to 1. There he is. I'm gonna just put pressure on this base here. I don't know what this cruiser's doing. Oh, there he is. See if we get this ambush off. Come on. Oof. CNOP is scary when you're just sitting here broadside. Alright. May go down here, let's see. Alright. Alright. Just gonna let the situation reset for a second. What percentage does YouTube take on the membership? I don't know. Not exactly sure. Oh. What the fuck? Look at that shit. Oh, he dodged it. Wow. That was surprising.
Victory is in sight.
I mean, I tried to torp that Bismarck that was pushing in, but he turned off and then everyone was behind him. Look at the blue team. Yeah, it wasn't a barn burner. Probably middle of the pack, I would guess. No, top of the pack, I guess. I mean, that was just, nobody on our team really did anything too extraordinary, but we were all kind of doing what needed to be done type of game. I mean, look at these scores. Holy shit. Alright. We'll take it. Fletcher. Intact blue team? Yeah, you don't see it all the time. Yeah, that was, I mean, that was a good team game. If everyone on your team's kind of at the same score there, that's usually indicative of everyone kind of doing their role, not relying on anyone too much, so that's pretty nice. Edinburgh's a 6 ship. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. See, not by far the best tier 6 BB. It's probably my favorite. I don't know if I'd say it's by far the best. What's the CV counter again? That's a good question. Alright, what do we got? So we got Destroyer Division down there. Oh no, why do we have 2 destroyers spawn on the same thing? If they're not in a division. Hopefully that guy goes B, or at least scouts the middle. We got Udachi, Z23, Fletcher.
Battle starts.
But yeah, getting back to the next legendary introductions, I could see them maybe... ooh, P-Fault coming in hot. Thanks for the Fletchy. Thank you very much for the support. You know, right now we got 3 ships. I'm kind of surprised they weren't all 3 battleships. I could have seen them doing 3 battleships, 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers like that to kind of gradually seep things into the ecosystem. I guess since they did 2 and 1, maybe they'll do 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, or like 2 cruisers, 1 destroyer, or maybe 1-1-1, 1 battleship, cruiser, destroyer. You know, there's a reason they didn't put Shimakaze and, you know, what's the French guy? Drawing a blank. Whatever. You know, Daring, I'm drawing a blank on all the ships right now. There's a reason they didn't put 3 legendary tier destroyers to start with, though. I mean, Udachi's effectively damn close to a legendary tier destroyer. And if you give a Udachi to a good player that knows what they're doing, they'll crap all over the enemy team, you know. Plus, you know, all the bad players that get the destroyers, you know, maybe they just didn't want that many bad players right off the bat. Who knows? Alright, looks like we might turn back. We'll see. Nope. This guy's getting his shit kicked in. What are you doing, man? Just gonna hold on to the edge and repair and stuff till this fight's over. Alright. Now we'll repair. Now we'll smoke. No support over here, unfortunately, so I can't really fight the destroyer with 3 guys behind him when my entire fucking team is doing God knows what. New players. A lot of new players watch the stream. Here's a capture point. B is a capture point. C somewhere. There's C right there, a capture point. You can see on the map, they're in the middle of the map. Playing in the back on domination mode, there's no capture points back there. So I'm actually trying to... I'm okay with eating this torp. Oof. I was lying, I didn't want to... But had that game been over, I would have been alright, because this is already a loss. I can bet you $1 on that one. If this is your team and that's their position, you know, such is life. We're not going to play over here. Maybe get on B, see if we can flip B. Looks like our guys at C are actually trying to win the game, so we might go through B into C, try and support them. Let all these fuckers die, especially the ones in legendary tiers. We hope they die without doing any damage, so they go bankrupt. That would be ideal from my perspective. So if you play a legendary tier ship and you do 0 damage, you'll lose about 200,000-300,000 credits. Do that often enough, you'll be out of money. So fuck them. They don't need anyone to spot for them. They got this under control. Teams play like that on PC too. Yeah, it's just... I'm sure there's bad players or new players. I'm not necessarily... Doesn't make you a bad person to be a bad player. A lot of them are just new players that don't know how to play. A lot of them just don't give a shit. They're just there to goof off and have a couple beers. Whatever the motivation is fine, you know. I can get mad at them, that's my motivation. Because I actually try and win the game. Nice dodge, yeah, that was pretty dicey. The problem with those American torps is they pop up very late, or problem slash good thing, depending on your perspective. Alright, so this, oh, here it is. Shit. Alright, so... Good shot, Yamato. That guy shoots at destroyers. I want to kill this thing, but I don't think we have... Well, now he might be getting spotted. I was going to say, if we don't have consistent spotting, that's kind of a tough play to make. I do want to capture this base. How did the enemy take the lead? That shocks me. I mean, their positioning is just as bizarre. Look at them. Backline. They're having a fucking business meeting back there or something. Alright, let's go try and get these destroyers out of here. This guy's... I think that torp will hit him, actually. Oh, they actually got the destroyer up north, which is impressive. So now if they can get on A... Holy shit, this guy's got the shots! Oh. There you are. For some reason I thought this guy was dead already. Alright. So, despite calling a pretty strong loss early, and being down 250 points, deservedly, still a chance. Alright, let's try that and see what happens. Unfortunately, I just don't know if they can get on that cap over there. They need to. Yeah, we're down here with 3 battleships. We're kind of crunched in the middle of them. You need to recognize that and get back so that when one starts spotting you, they don't all close in around you. Like right now, this guy's actually my blue ring. Now we got the island blocking us, obviously, but need to just create some space so we don't get perma spotted when these guys start coming into view. Yeah. Might be able to win this. I doubt it, but it's possible. Horrible positioning across the board here. Alright. Can they stay on A? I mean, they got a full health Yamato. Problem is trying to torp these guys. They're both nose in. This guy might be going broadside, trying to get the cap. see if he commits to that or not. And they're like 2 feet away from spotting me. We better hit the B. Ah, shit. That's gonna... Once he gets spotted, he should turn in immediately, which he does. That's unfortunate. And we know that guy can fucking shoot. Great shooting, dude. That is what you want to see on your team. So that's just kind of a sloppy play at the end there. We should not have gotten spotted, which guaranteed the torp miss because these guys were actually responding to the visual cues that were present in the game. So, how broken is Yamato in Legends? I wouldn't say it's broken. It's strong. Not broken. Get the basics from PC, but the build's environment are different. Yeah. Overall, it's a pretty similar game, but as time's going on, it's diverging more and more. Never let them in your ring? No. It's actually fairly easy to do, or to prevent them from doing that if you're paying attention to it. Just a little too sloppy there. I was kind of slowing down to get those tight torp. I wanted to torp close range, point blank range, basically, but Jean Bart very fast. He could basically, assuming he was going full speed, he could basically keep up with us. So he didn't have any trouble closing that gap, spotting us. The second he spotted us, and the fact that he was actually a good player, that spotting us caused those torps to miss because he immediately changed direction, and then it gave the Yamato the third shot of the game where he shot at us and hit us. So I'm way more impressed with the Yamato, but the Jean Bart also did a very good job down there. There's a reason they kicked the shit out of that flank. Those guys look like they at least knew what they were doing. What do I plan on playing for tier 6 ranked? That's a good question. You're just in the game? Alright, James. Let's see. Well, if you were one of the guys in the back for the first half of the game, I was talking a little bit of shit about you. If not, GG. GG either way. Tier 6 ranked. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see if Chili wants to play or not. If I play it solo, I'll probably play Destroyer. I'd have to look at which Destroyer. Maybe Z39. Okay, what do we got here? I don't know. I actually haven't thought about it. Moss is your pick? Yeah, that's another...
Action stations.
I don't know. Last time we had tier 6, it was between the Biscuit and the Moss for me, and the Biscuit I'd end up winning. But I got, like... My scorecard at the end of the day said, like, 57% win rate, so apparently I didn't do very well. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, what do we got here? I got a Yamato, Alaska. Same legendary comps per team. Gonna try the Kid. The Kid's an interesting choice. It kind of gets knocked down a little bit for me because I like to, if I'm playing Destroyer, I like to use the Torps as zoning. Torps, I guess, quite a bit. Just kind of controlling the caps, but repeatedly kind of blind firing torps, if that's what you want to call it. But I think it's a 2-minute reload with one launcher on that one, so it's not the most effective in that role. But can kill all the other destroyers pretty well. Kid's a good choice. You'll go for the Jervis. Ooh, baby. Kept the AP rolling. What is spotting me? There it is. Alright. One down. It's like, in this Yudachi's mind, he like rushed the lightning to torp him. Does not seem that reliable of a play to me. Leningrad fan, that'd be a decent choice. Leningrad is underappreciated, I think. I might change the build, make it like a ranked build. See, they were a destroyer. I don't know why it just didn't back on B. It looked like it was over there. Is there a radar over here? Baltimore maybe pushed him off with the radar. Shit. Spot, man. Come on. Let's go. Alright. We're gonna move towards B here. If I can get... I don't even know if I can get through that gap or not. Fuck. It's just... This side, nothing's going on here. This guy's not going to spot, which is fine. If he doesn't want to spot, he doesn't want to spot. But there's nothing for me to do in that position. Even though that was a very strong position that we were keeping him out of C. I'd rather not just sit there the entire game thinking about what could be if only we had good spotting. Alright, he's down. And this dude's in B here. I popped the radar a little early there just to try and scare this guy off from torpedoing. I think he's still got the torpedoes off, but I was hoping if he was trying to rush me, he would think twice. Actually, it's probably going to hurt quite a bit. Let's see. There we go. Fuck. Now, that's what we were talking about in a recent video where he's creating crossfires here by forcing me to angle towards those torpedoes. So whatever's on my right should be able to kill me pretty hard. I don't know why they're not shooting me, to be honest with you. I really am quite confused by what just happened. I guess these guys are not in a position to do anything. Alright, well, we'll take it. Alaska better than Baltimore? I mean, I would say so. Alaska's hard. It's not an easy ship, but I think it's pretty damn good. I didn't think it was that good for being the only high-tier cruiser. If you got 9 guys shooting at you, the ship doesn't do well. I'm trying to decide, should I stay on the base? I think because this guy's coming in, we're going to. I do need to back up, though. That Yamato can fuck me up pretty quickly. Oh, we got a little bit of help, so maybe I won't be the prime target for this dude. Oh, he smokes! That is a beautiful play. It's only a Jervis smoke or whatever it is, lightning smoke, but smoke's a smoke. Ooh, baby. Got this guy crunched. Thought you were bad at dodging torps. I mean, I've worked on it over time. I'm still not the world's greatest torp dodger, but I'm definitely better than I was 6 months ago. It's kind of the goal of this game. There's plenty of room for everyone to improve, except for maybe the world's best player, but... Usually if I have, like, replays saved, I'll delete them after a month, because then if I go back and watch them, I'm like, God, I fucking played like trash a month ago. So, I mean, ideally, you want to just keep evaluating your game, keep getting better. Yeah, this is the opposite of our team last game. We just pushed these guys off the caps. Now we just sit here. There's nothing for us to do. And we can kill this Yudachi that's left. But if they're not going to be aggressive, if they're going to play the back line, like I get this guy, he's getting burned, so he's doing what we were talking about earlier, disengaging. Probably wants to cycle through a heal or two. Not blaming him there, but by pushing him off there, he's irrelevant, basically. I mean, the Yamato's got such a reach that irrelevance always a stretch for that ship, but less relevant. Alright, so for some reason this guy got off the oh, he's trying to torp the Iowa. No shit. Yudachi does not care about winning, he cares about torping battleships. Why am I not surprised, Matrix? That you got such a one-track mind. Would you guys rather have a Yudachi player or a John Bart player on your team? Chili Gamers damn near Unicum. No, I'd say Chili Gamers is definitely super Unicum, without a doubt. I think according to World of Tanks, if you want to just look at the win rate stat, I think over 60 was Unicum and like 65 was super Unicum, but that had more of an influence on were you in a division or whatever, various different stats. It was more in depth than win rate, which we'll get those stats eventually. Oops. There you are.
I need support.
Yeah, Chili's without a doubt one of the highest tier players that I've ever seen. Nice. Alright. So, we just have to not play like a... Oh. Eesh. I was gonna say we just have to play it smooth here and we should be able to win, but... Let's see, can we punch through there? Yes, especially turns. Now you're asking for it, Chief. Oof, 17k. Gives it right back. Oh, you fuck. Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, this guy's actually doing pretty well here. Good cruiser duel when they're knocking out the guns. Come on. Yeah, I think he might get the better of us here. Let's see. Woo! All he needs is that Wichita to chime in. Oh, you need support. Why don't you shoot him, dude? Yamato's coming back. I mean, the problem is our team might be getting a little too overconfident here. This is definitely not one yet. I don't know why this Wichita isn't finishing the job. It's unfortunate for them. Got the heal. That was huge. Shit. Come on, baby. Wichita, finish me, dude. Do it! Kill me now! Come on, do it! This guy's just negligent. Where are you, dude? Why can't I spot him? Alright. What is this guy doing, for God's sakes? Get involved. I hate players that sit in the back. Even when they should be killing me, I'd rather play against players that don't do that. Now, let's see if he loads the correct shell or not. Nope. Wichita really fucked this up. I think they could actually probably Well, the score is getting out of control. I don't know if they would have had enough time. But this guy did not help the cause by playing like that. I mean, here if he wants to damage, he needs to be shooting superstructure. He can't damage us through the hull at that angle. Let's see if he can finish it. Nope. Thank you, Yamato, for bailing us out there. I'm here waiting! What are you waiting for? Wow. That... I think had the other Alaska been a little more aggressive, he could have killed us, and definitely had the Wichita not been hiding behind the island doing nothing. That was a disaster of a play by that Wichita. No offense. Just to point out the error. I just don't know what he was doing. But we should not have survived that. I know that much. Between those two. Those two had me at a crossfire, is the other way to put it. And how I possibly am alive, I have no idea. I really don't know what the Wichita was doing. He might have just gotten himself out of position or what. I have no idea, but it did not work. Wichita should win easily against Alaska. I mean, it's got the higher DPM for sure. 6K, he probably could have got me superstructure. Let's say he gets a fire and 1.5 per salvo. I mean, not a fire every salvo, but let's say he got 1.5 per salvo. I think he could have killed me in 20 seconds, give or take. Assuming he got a fire. I don't know. I mean, he could definitely out DPM me. Myron coming in hot. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Those of you that are members, I should point this out. If you're on the Discord and you're not set up on there with access to Dewey's Lounge for all members, shoot me a message on there. I'll get you set up. Sims members, like Myron just became, there's another room for you guys that has the archives of the old Sims member videos. So if you're on Discord, Myron, send me a message on there and I'll get you set up. Just tell me your YouTube username. We should have another Sims member video coming up tonight or tomorrow is my plan. Hopefully we'll get them up. Finally tuned and competent. Oh, Danae. The man wants his Danae. Alright, let's do it. This could be a short one or a long one. We'll find out. Cancel Disney Plus. Might as well pay for the content you actually watch. Here, here. Appreciate that. Yeah, I cut the cable a couple years ago. The only thing I miss is the hockey games. I used to watch a lot of hockey. I could watch it on the computer, but too much work. Yeah, other than that, I just realized I wasn't actually watching cable. Why am I spending $50 a month or whatever it was? Put that money in my pocket. And like you say, if you want to... Now I got HBO Plus, and I'm watching stuff on there. I had Netflix for a while, you know. You can kind of target your entertainment dollars a little more specifically. But yeah, if you want to target those dollars towards this channel and support this channel, I greatly appreciate that very much. So thank you. Not at full strength. What's the difference between all good Baltimore and Wichita? They're completely different ships. Initially, I didn't really like the Wichita. Like in my first 10 games or so, I was like, this is alright, but it's got like semi-short fuse. It's not quite as short fuse as British. So once you understand how the shells work, which I didn't immediately out of the gate, I thought they were Baltimore shells, which is why I was like, is this thing not working properly? Let's see, what do I want to do here? Not rush into the middle. Yeah, once you adjust your aim point based on the shells they're firing, that thing is wicked. It's got great mobility, very fast reloading, high caliber guns. I mean, what's not to like? Hard to hit Citadel. I think it was Boots showed me the armor view from PC on that one, and the Citadel was like basically waterline, smaller overall area than the Baltimore Citadel, so hard to deal with. Oh yeah, here we go. Done over 10% our HP and damage already. Oh, hello, governor. Where was he? Oh. I just don't want that core bay or whatever the hell it is shooting me. Yeah, we gotta know. Trying to figure out what to do here. We better go over here and help. These guys are gonna get smashed. On this map, Ring, I kind of like playing behind the center position on both sides because you can move back and forth pretty quick. And you can fire over most of these island groups. Colbergo. Oh. Borask! Old school Whalers fan. Nice. Cossack enjoyable? Oh, I could try playing that ship. I haven't played that one for a while. When I was testing it, I liked it, but people got so pissed off at me because I didn't pan the ship. A lot of anger with that one. Alright, what can we do? Clans coming to Legends? Yes, yes they are. I think they plan on like doing like clan tags and stuff like that, and then Tikana was saying they want... He's strongly behind it, because he's an old competitive player from the PC before they hired him. And he's pushing for the practice rooms, which is kind of the basis of the competitive play on the PC. So, they're going to get those in there. Uh-oh. There we go. Phew. So yeah, we'll see exactly what form. I mean, they might even put in like a dedicated mode. 10v10 or 9v9 or whatever it is. I guess it'd be 9v9. Colbergo! Yeah, we're not doing much this game, but we're still alive. Which for most Danae games is impressive enough. Don't ask your kid. I want to kill this thing first to help our destroyer, and then we'll... Even though the Wakeful is a more high priority target. I mean, keeping our destroyers alive are arguably just as important than as killing theirs, so... Ooh, hello, Danae. A little nervous with these destroyers out and about. The low tier destroyers, it's not like they can torp you from a mile away, you know? Practice rooms would be awesome, yeah. Yeah, as far as the T-Bow clan, I don't know if I would necessarily be in one. I mean, technically I'm in a clan right now. I'm not like a full member, but The problem is my work schedule's so inconsistent that I would hate to be like a full member of like a competitive team and then the day the competition comes up have to be like, can't make it. I think like being a fill-in would be a good thing for me. But yeah, I don't know. When the clans come, we'll probably definitely set one up for viewers of the channel, fans of the channel that want to play together. Maybe one competitive one, one more casual one. We'll see exactly what the form of the clans are. And I don't want to commit to any sort of plans right now. How many would be considered a clan? Well, I don't know. I mean, on PC or on World of Tanks, you could put as many people in your clan as you wanted. But there wasn't anything for the clans to do on World of Tanks. Here, if they were actually having clan battles, which I think it sounds like there probably would be. I don't know. I have no idea. For followers, yeah. Yeah, I mean, however we do it, maybe we'll just have a hub on the Discord where clans can form or whatever. We have no idea. It's too hard to speculate without knowing exactly what's involved. Alright, there's a Danae game for you, none. Not that exciting of one, but did the job anyways. Clan's an organization where you can play with people, yeah, essentially. Tell people work you're in a clan, they take it the wrong way. Yeah, you probably want to explain that to someone. Rather than just saying, I'm in a great clan. Probably not going to gain you a lot of friends in most circles. Alright, what do you guys want to see here? I don't know, the Danae is a funny ship because you can citadel that thing with HE rounds. Let's try maybe someone was talking about CNOP earlier. Try that one. Exeter. Hey, T-Bots, what's happening? Alright, right. No, clan's just a generic gaming term for, like, groups of players that are organized. But, like, in World of Tanks, they had the tag, and you could, if you join the clan, you could set up a tag. Like, I was in one briefly. What the hell was it? Can't even remember. But, anyway, who knows? Who knows what they'll be like? We got a central position. I don't like the CNOP in the center. Let's see. We got 3 spotters in the north and 0 to the south. Let's see if this guy recognizes that. It'd be really nice if he goes to help. Maybe we'll have to go down to help C. Ideally, I'd like to be on the other side of those islands. I mean, I'm still figuring out this map, but the problem with being on this side of them is if we have to disengage, and we might have to, those islands will prevent it. So this guy he doesn't check the map. He doesn't see where eyes and ears are needed. He just goes forward. So now when you're evaluating this situation, say to yourself, is it worth playing C, or are they just going to get their shit kicked in? Maybe we need to overload A early. So maybe I will just stick to the middle here and try and support A/D. If you can clear this side out, then we can... I'm under the assumption we're going to lose C, is basically what I'm saying. But I don't know where the spawns are on this map. I don't know exactly where people tend to go. Yeah. Day drinking. Yeah, I used to really enjoy day drinking. This is bizarre. The whole team is broadside. I mean, it's not bizarre. You see it all the time, but... like, they're basically playing both flanks, and they're actually doing it fairly well. Yeah, I don't know. This could be dicey. So, like, this Fletcher has launched torps. You can see this guy's full health, though. Like, why is a Fletcher... Oh, it's a Fubuki, sorry. I was gonna say, why is the Fletcher not fucking this thing up? I mean, if this guy's perma-spotted, he's Looks like he's not going to be able to drop detection, so shoot your fucking gun. Stop trying to torp him. I don't understand why destroyers hate shooting. Like, you're already detected, man. Nothing you do can change that. He got him. What the fuck just happened? They've lost 3 destroyers in 2.5 minutes. My god, the people that play this game are bad. CNOP's very good. Yeah, it's strong. I mean, like any of these Russians, it's all about your positioning. Oops. So, I mean, if they're hitting you in the side, you're in trouble. Oh, look at that dispersion. Huh. Alright. So... Nice. Did he... No, he missed. Alright. Shit. I was gonna move down here. That's why I'm broadside of this thing. Fuck. That was a mistake. I thought this guy was gonna be dead, but you can't assume things like that. Wow, we got away with that there. Alright. But I wanted to create crossfires and all this, because you can see the entire team's pushing over here broadside, and these guys are getting overloaded, so it would be nice to support. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's the same thing every time, Blue. I mean, basically, it happens to everyone, trust me. There's some games where I'm dead right off the bat, too. I'm not saying it's impossible to do, but if it happens to you and you're not embarrassed about it and you're not like, damn, I fucked that up, then you got the wrong mentality. Clearly this guy's trying to torp us. There they are. I mean, because we cannot die within 2 minutes of the game starting. It just doesn't work. That guy risked his life to get that torp off. Was it worth it? Like, we didn't punish him for it. Fuck. That is a problem. That ship could one-shot us. Actually, oh god. Man, that was a major misread. I did not know this guy was back here for whatever reason. Queen Elizabeth not aiming at us for some reason. Wow, they're letting us off the hook. Whoa, boy. I don't... That was way lucky. Do not do that. Do not try that at home. Alright. Wow, we got lucky there. Probably still gonna go down, but we can get some more damage in the meantime. There we go. Alright, so now he's distracted, he's not gonna be dealing with us. This guy's probably torping. I don't know if the guys know what torp reload is, but yeah. Just back up a little bit, miss those, okay. There we go. Juicy. Not juicy, what the fuck? Alright, this guy's trying to torp again. I think he turned around, actually. Either that or his things are reloaded, but let's see if he gets us or not. That might actually really work out if that stops us. He go.
Вражеский крейсер уничтожен.
I'm fine with that, because basically I was going to have a hard time stopping, and he could have torped my momentum. It was just fine. We're going down. So are you. Fuck. Nice assist. I mean, that's a situation right there where once you find yourself in a rotten position, like that CNOP that popped up behind me, I don't know why I missed him. I don't know if he's undetected or not, but he forced me into that island. Now we got away with it because those two battleships to the south did not punish us. They didn't have the guns ready. Queen Elizabeth, I think it was these two ships. They could have both killed me very easily. But we got away with it, then we played back here. And then the situation is, we're just waiting for them to kill us. Like, all they have to do is make a play to kill us. There's not much we can really do to stop it. But in the meantime, we went from like 30,000 to 80,000 damage and got another kill or two. So, if your time is up, might as well try and take as many of them down with you as you can. Rebound off your teammate. I'd love to say I did that intentionally, but I was 100% fine with it. Because that, like I say, now we dev struck the guy before. You got to remember that guy's torp angles are behind his ship, so I don't think he would have been able to get the torpedoes off anyways. But had they gotten off, let's say that was a German cruiser that had the torpedoes facing forward, you know, we wouldn't have been able to stop and get out of that in time. So that kind of worked out. Should just stayed straight bow in there. Man, seemed to work fine to me. Tactical ram. Yeah. No, I mean, it would have been a legit play. Now, whether that guy would have agreed, I have no idea what he was trying to do. Usually people get pissed if you ram them, even though 9 out of 10 times people aren't intentionally trying to ram people. But still, it's like, what the fuck? Oh, Cossack, yes. Okay. Trying to keep that one in mind. Pro move would be absorb the torps at low health to save your higher. I mean, that's a very, very situational play. Once in a blue moon it would work. I wouldn't go out of my way to try and do that, especially with randoms. Yeah, what do we got? Monahan, Mahan, Division, Akatsuki. Alright. Did the guy even know what he wanted to do? That's a good question. Oh. You never know. I'm not going to sit here and say, though, that me bouncing off of him was a design play, because it definitely wasn't. Oh, shit. See if you can entice this guy to shoot or not. Not the lander, I know where he is, but I want that destroyer that's spotting us to shoot. There it is. That's kind of a boneheaded move, a little bit. I mean, technically this New Mexico is spotting him now, so we can just pop the smoke. And he's got 20 seconds from whenever he stops shooting. Well, I guess he drops his smoke now, so it's... It is what it is. Yeah, it's... somewhat questionable decision-making there. shit. God damn it, I hate this shit. Wow. 13,000? How much fucking health did I just have? I thought I had like 13,000 health. Apparently that torp hits harder than I thought it did. Shit. Tactical beaching. Well, yeah, everyone runs in islands, but purposely running in islands, I do that all the time, because that'll stop and start you pretty quickly. Alright, so that's how you play the Leningrad. Cossack. Shit. Yeah, there I accidentally hit back, and then I was just frozen in place. I couldn't move. There was actually the gap in those torpedoes to get through it, too, but completely shit the bed on that one. You ever run your DDs? Oh, Russian DDs? I enjoyed grinding them. I haven't played them a whole lot since I ground out the line, but I do like the Leningrad probably the most. That and the Tashkent, because you get usable torps. You had 13,000 health. Yeah, I was a little surprised how hard that thing. I don't know if it was a widespread torp or not. Sometimes, because there was distance on that shot. I think there might have been enough distance that just branched out naturally, but it's always hard to say if it's a widespread once you got a long-range shot. Actually, my first impression is that it wasn't a widespread, but I might be wrong. Anyway, that didn't work. Yeah, that's a shitty play, Gloob. Hopefully you reported that guy. If he's trying to ram you to use you as a shield. Not exactly a good teammate. Alright, let's try this one. So we got T-61, Monahan, Vauquelin, Benson. Some pretty good destroyers in this game. Can't afford to support your paid jobs today, too many of them. I think that was the only shit in the bed game we've played so far. I've been playing decently. Let's get the Yamato going again after this. I haven't really gotten a chance to play that ship too much yet. So here's the downside of this thing. Everyone thinks it's the... What was the problem that people have with this? Oh, the missing turret. To me, it's this horrible... You have to basically be... If you're looking at the diagram on the bottom is what I'm trying to show. But I mean, to get the guns on target, you have to basically be broadside. Which is not considered to be a good firing angle. What would this guy do? So this map is interesting. Because both sides can kind of use this peninsula thing. And there's this gap right here you can actually see through. This is an interesting map over here. Like, there's a pretty decent chance we'll get spotted by this destroyer whenever we line up with them. Okay. So I'm fine with that exchange right there. We don't want to shoot the fucking thing. We don't need to commit to killing one or the other of us on these opening engagements. That was really strange that we didn't spot him there. Or didn't get spotted. I actually chased him off the base though. But I mean, if you can win that fight, like we lost 2,000 health, he lost half his health, whatever that is. That's a win. You can kind of just disengage, reset. If he wants to come back into us, now we have a massive health advantage. And we could wreck him. If not, he'll be forced to play safe. And that alone is a big deal. Okay. Go over to B next. I mean, god damn it, dude. Why the fuck did you get off that? Aren't we like 2 seconds away from capturing the base? What happened? I don't know if he just got reset really hard or what, but I think he actually left the base. God damn. Alright, we gotta get over there. Three destroyers. The problem is if I push over there against 3 destroyers, Monahan, Vauquelin, Benson. Those are 3 destroyers that can kick the shit out of me. Yeah, we're gonna do a little ambush on him. Number one, the torpedoes might hit him. If not, we're gonna be like behind this island waiting for him. See if we can knock out his engine here. Oh, you fucking lucky bastard. Okay. And that's kind of another engagement we won right there. We just traded half his health. He's set on fire. We actually didn't take any damage from him. Do I only have 1 torpedo launcher on this thing? What is... This is a bizarre ship. No wonder everyone hates this. Alright, so he's committed to the fight. We'll go ahead and finish him off. I just hope he doesn't get us killed in the process. Yeah, even that angle on the diagram, we can't get the full 3-gun salute on him. That sucks. He pulled back behind there. I mean, he's low enough that we should be able to burst him. All right. I mean, these guns hit pretty hard. I have no idea what this dude is doing. Is this guy in a division? He's the Antichrist. Antichrist 2017. He's playing like he doesn't even know I exist. Oh. Slam on the brakes. Easy. Not the best duel I've ever seen there, Mr. Vok. What's up, Steve-O? How you doing? Haida would be cool, yeah. I'm sure we could probably get that ship at some point here. Contested. Alright, so I think it's the Leander on here now. Still have both their smokes. It's broadside, we're going to go for this. See if it pays off or not. There we go. Oh, hold still there, Chief. The British AP, you can use it, but the minute they angle, it's just completely worthless. Oh my god. Fuck. Dude, shut the fuck up. You have 3 ships over there. This is really unfortunate, man. I guess that guy's technically the better gunboat, so I should be spotting for him, but Alright, finish him off. Finish him off, come on. Oh. Come on, man. If you can't even fucking aim, then you're the spotter. That's how this works. Man, this is dicey.
Critical engine damage.
That's our old friend T-61 again.
Sold, sir. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
Yeah, so what do I do? Get on A? I don't think we can win on score. Well, we're up on score. If I get A, we can solidify the lead. I mean, this guy's probably going to get himself killed, would be my guess. I think Mayhem rammed your New Mexico, you died. So the problem is if we get off B, then we just concede it to them because they got that Mayoko on B. There's no destroyers left, man. We need you in a relevant position, please. What? Oh, shit. The Leander that got away. That's not good. Nice. I was hoping the Mayoko would just poop through there, pop through there, poop through there, whatever. I mean, they're likely to kill... Here's the deal. If they can kill one of these before he goes down, he's probably going to die, but if the Benson stays alive, if I stay alive... Yeah, we get another 100 points from killing these guys. Could be a win. It's going to be a tight game. Shit. Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to just pop the smoke, unfortunately.
Smoke generator activated.
I can't die there, but I wanted to torque that Mayoko if possible.
Smoke screen set.
Here he comes. I mean, we're getting close enough now that I think running might be the play.
Engine boost deactivated.
See if that guy gets a shot off or not. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know exactly where he went. I think he turned to the left of those torpedoes. This is the main one that can kill us, but if these guys can stay alive, fuck, he's going down. I don't know if I can get off this if he dies, because it's... Nope. Well, fuck, it's gonna be tight. God damn it, dude! What in the fuck? This was actually a really good game until this guy decides to shoot in the open. I mean, what this Mayoko needs to rush us is, I don't think he's recognizing that, but I'm about at the point now where we can take off and run away. I don't think he can flip the points. What is it? 36 per minute. No, so we got this as long as that guy doesn't kill himself. Which, whether he recognizes that or not, I strongly suspect he doesn't. But we're gonna have to make the play either way. Just hope to God that he doesn't get rushed. The Mayoko might rush him. He could just pop out because he's all about damage. Yeah, way too hard. Because that guy's back there. We could go for the reset quick. Dude, get off the fucking base. Oh, they got it. That doesn't really matter if they got it or not. I think we still got the points. As long as this guy doesn't die. Oh. What a fucking idiot. "13 seconds. Wow. You idiot!
You're the last one standing.
You fucking moron! What a fucking asshole, man. He needed 200 more damage. He couldn't keep his fucking gun silent for 2 seconds. So he throws the fucking game. What an asshole. Fuck you, Dimitri. That was like a pretty hard fought game. It didn't maybe not look like we were doing much, but keeping that cap controlled or at least contested until the points got to a point where we could potentially win. And then that asshole throwing the fucking game. What a dick. Oh my god. Quite preposterous. No shit. That was horrible. What a dick, man. What an absolute dick. There is no strategic value in shooting those guns right there. He was not going to kill any of those ships. The only reason he was doing it to get 200 more damage. You would not even see that reflected on your endgame scorecard. What a complete asshole, man. Fuck that guy. Like your last ranked game yesterday. Yeah, man. It's like playing Monopoly with people that only want to get railroads, you know? That's the only thing they're trying to do. Or playing one-on-one basketball where you're trying to play the game and the guy's only shooting half-court shots. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would I want to play with this guy? There's no way in hell that would be enjoyable for more than 2 minutes. This is the norm in this game. These people are so fucking dumb. It's like they all got kicked in the head by a mule. Really, this is a video game, like, try and win the game, man. Nobody is impressed that you missed those shots. But you just had to take them. Oh my god. That was pathetic. That was one of the worst throws I've seen in a while. And I've seen some fucking throws, man, let me tell you. Every time you turn the game on, you see numerous throws, but that was up there in horrible play. Dimitri, you shit the bed, man. You're going to need a shower after that one. Absolutely horrible. Rick coming in hot with the game over. Thank you. I know I'm getting a little pissed off. It's probably turning some people off, but man alive, that is frustrating. Oh, God. That's normally I would just turn the game off then. What time is it? Yeah, I'll play a couple more. If I was playing by myself, though, this system might be out the back door in the backyard. Trying to play some ships while he recovers from his mule kick. Yeah, seriously. Unbelievable. What works best on the Yorks? Steering gears or prop mod? Probably steering gears would be my guess. I haven't played the York a lot. It's one of my Bureau mission things right now. So I played a couple AI games with it. They've improved the York greatly over the last year. It used to be god awful, but yeah, you just, oh man, that completely threw my concentration off. I hope to God he's not on my team. Alright. Yeah, my first impression would be steering gears on the York. I think that's how I have it set up. Play the Smith and Spit baby. You're the one who's always get mad whenever I play low tier games. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. He's not spotting, he's not spotting. Ugh. I don't even want to play this fucking game anymore after that last one. I got better things to do with my life than subject myself to this horse shit. You've made your point, man. You fucking ram me once, now you ram me twice. Alright. Maybe we can do a commander build chat for a couple minutes here at the end, because I am done playing this shit. I'll tell you that right now. Alright. Figured on the nose there we could do a little bit more damage, but we didn't really hit him much. There we go. Arabitia! This Russian guy's... The Russian guy and the Japanese announcers are my two favorite. Holy shit, we just got fucked. Yeah, that's the end of that one. There we go. Love the Molotov and ranked. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty strong... If you're going to play cruisers in Tier 5 ranked, I think that'd probably be one of the better ones. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to recover my focus after that last game. You got EOP or Punch Through. I switch it on the Molotov. The Molotov and the Kirov, I try and remember to switch this. I mean, the Molotov, the AP is so damn juicy, but it does get a lot better if you have those. I mean, number one, you increase the damage by quite a bit, 10% max, but the pen boost always helps. But yeah, Kirov, if you're going up the line and you don't understand how the Kirov works, just put the AP in the guns and then fire away. That thing will shred. Similar situation on that one. DeGrasse tier 5 ranked beast. Yeah, DeGrasse is pretty good. Rick, you know what he's saying? I have no idea. You're on borrowed time? Yeah, no, that game wasn't gonna work. That just games like that 2 games ago, that'll just throw me off my game. I just won't be able to play this for another 24 hours at least. What's up, Razorblade? Last game was Wave of Xanax before oh man. Had to take a call, missed the end of that Cossack game. Oh god. You missed a doozy. That was alright. You guys all saw it. I don't need to say anything else. Play Yamato. Yeah, let's do one more Yamato, then maybe we'll wind it down for the day here. I mean, that's just something I need to work on. Letting things go. Anytime you're in a playing a game situation and you have a massive disappointment like that, you can't let it affect you. You got to be able to move on. That's what makes you a good player. But for me right now, it just seeps into my game. It just pisses me off. I think you're actually traumatized. It hit me hard, man. That was, I could not, just the fact that I thought he was protected by his smoke. Because he beached himself in the smoke, and somehow he managed to squirt out of there. I assume he got spotted by the plane. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe he got radared. Whatever the hell was going on, I have no idea, but it was just a disaster. Like, you saw the call with about 3 minutes left where, like, all these guys need to do is not die. Or for sure the Fletcher, whatever the fuck that was, Benson, or whatever the hell that guy was playing. He was the linchpin. We knew the battleship was going down, the King George. Alright. Whatever. It's just another loss at the end of the day. I got thousands of them. What other games do I play? I can't play anything right now. I've ruined my ability to play other games. It's because I play everything inverted, and my brain is wired to play inverted, but for some reason this game I aim by pointing up, goes up. It's more of a periscope feel to me. It's kind of like, I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't grind in inverted when I started playing this, but I don't know. I might just have to take a week and just play AI and just play inverted and force myself to learn how to play this. Because right now, like if I pick up Fallout, I tried to play about a month and a half ago. I just couldn't even steer the character. He was just running into walls, and like if I wasn't actually shooting stuff, I could start to get the hang of it, but then as soon as something started to be in gun range, like everything went haywire. And I would just start like shooting my feet. Alright, these guys aren't spotting clearly. Let's see. Both destroyers. I hate destroyer divisions. Jesus Christ, guys. Might be fun for you guys to play, I understand that, but in terms of winning the game is a disaster. Why is that? Because usually one of these destroyers would spawn over here, except for when it's in a division. So now, they have total coverage of the map. They actually have 3 destroyers, so they're scouting every piece of the map. We're only scouting this one little section. So, yeah, this is... What's up, Denzel? How you doing? Walking around staring at the floor. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, you guys might think I'm full of shit, but if you play with a certain controller scheme for 15, 20 years,
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Nose up.
oh my god. Stylo is always saying that right around now the Europeans start to get a little intoxicated. That's when the gameplay goes downhill. Come on, what the fuck? There we go. Now, if they want to... They got C quickly, and now they're moving in, so I mean... Theoretically, they could do alright. I mean, they're getting caps, so that's better than them getting behind the play, trying to torp these two legendary battleships, which is what most destroyers would try and do in this situation.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh, you're fucked. This guy just went flying through there. Oh my god. I assume he didn't know I was there, but... God. I want to kill all these things. Their whole team is overloaded. Alright, can we get behind the island or not? You have the opposite commander ideas for me? Yeah, that's... Nothing wrong with that. The whole point of the commander build system is to be able to tailor the builds, number one, towards your own playstyle, your natural playstyle, but number two, each line of ships, you know, has its strengths and weaknesses. You don't have to build them. There's not just one good build for each line. I guess is the point. Problem with this spot right here, I'm in this really narrow channel, and I can't, like... I can't come around this bend pointing this way, so I'm angled against these guys. I don't really want to go nose in on them. Alright. Kind of want that heal. Once we get that heal up, we'll be a little more aggressive. In terms of map control, though, if you look at the map, like, we have them completely surrounded.
Fire on the enemy warship.
It's just a matter of can these guys execute or not. I think this GK should be pretty... It's got about a 45-degree angle, but I think we are going to be able to punish them. We'll find out. If he turns north, he's really screwed. I don't know if I can punish that angle or not. We'll find out. Decent. Yeah, our team's actually doing pretty good. Again, it's just kind of early on, the red team had pretty good control, but they just allowed themselves to get surrounded by these blues. You don't want to get surrounded. So we really didn't have to do much this game. It just kind of unfolded this way. Okay. Hey, Waluigi. I'm doing pretty good. We got heavily traumatized 10 minutes ago. Alright. Should be the end of that guy, hopefully. There we go. Alright. So we didn't have to do anything crazy there, we just kind of had to play it smooth. Why? Look at how far back these guys are. Oh, you little fuck.
Concentrate fire.
I think Yamato will finish this off, but that's alright. Pretty hard to lose this one. Go on, kill me. There you go. Alright. Halloween commanders are good. Yeah, they're good. They're a little pricey. You got all three, Pete? Nice. BB that worries about concealment's already dead. I don't know. I mean, if we don't see a lot of concealment battleship play in this game, that was my goal right around the turn of the new year, was to revolutionize concealment battleship play, and I just never got around to it. Just kept having more pressing needs. But I think for certain lines, like the British comes to mind, I think concealment plays might be alright. I don't know though. The concealment on this game, like if you look at PC replays, they can actually get pretty decent concealment on the battleship builds. Just doesn't seem like they are allowing that to be possible. I mean, they can put concealment mod on slot 3, for instance. Texas Red coming in hot. It's for a 6er at Bud 0. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I just, maybe you guys, some of you probably don't like it when I get really ticked off like that, but we've seen some epic throws on the stream. I don't know if you guys remember like 4 streams ago, give or take, where we were up like 3 or 4 ships. I think I was in Flint or maybe Atlanta. And I want to say maybe Northern Waters. And I was like, halfway through, I'm like, this game, you guys think we have a massive lead, but I think we're probably going to lose this. And of course everyone's rolling their eyes. Like, he says this all the time, Mr. Negativity. And one by one, my team rushed in and killed themselves. And just made it so we couldn't possibly win. Anyway, thank you very much, Texas Red. Appreciate that. People in Chile games went undefeated to finish ranked. Yeah, that was... I was trying to think about it. I mean, I don't want to overblow it, but I think in terms of all the video game moments I've had, that was one of my more impressive. That was definitely a 2-man situation there. There's no way I could do that by myself. Especially in a battleship. I would never play battleship in rank solo. You just don't have enough control. Alright. Well, we won that one. That was more of a function of the red team just pushing themselves into that. Yeah, what do we got? 115. Let's do another one of those. Why do they have specific speed commanders? Well, number one, just because they don't have them yet doesn't mean we won't get them. I don't know. It's a good question. Either they think it would be too powerful, or they just haven't introduced them yet. Would be the 2 answers that I would come to my mind. Struggling with the hood. The hood is kind of, in my mind at least, overall it's kind of like the Warspite, where if you watched a lot of that stream, you saw it's not that able to defend itself, but it's very accurate. And so you kind of have to just play it pretty carefully. I don't know. The hood can get clobbered, but it can do pretty well. It's cool. We all play this game too. I mean, I'm assuming most people get pissed off. I mean, for me, it's part of the draw. These wargaming games, like, yeah, when you're in the moment, you get really pissed off. But then it's kind of fun to look back 5 minutes later and be like, wow, get a load of that fucking guy. Did you see what Dimitri did there? Put that in the Hall of Fame for world's worst plays. That's kind of the draw, just kind of competing. You got your teammates competing with themselves on how creatively they can throw the game, how they can claw that victory back from the jaws of defeat, or whatever. Maybe it's the opposite of that, but they're trying to throw the game, and they will usually find a way to do it. It's just How creative are they going to be? Budione's a nightmare in ranked. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's got the radar. It's the only tier 5 radar, right? I believe. It's not the hugest coverage, but...
All forces provide cover for that target.
Aww. Thank you, Captain Caveman. Dimitri going to be a new Dewey? Well, curiously enough, the Russian Dewey is called Dimitri Dewey, at least in my mind. So it fits. If that shoe fits, then it definitely does. Nah, I don't know. Hopefully I'll forget all about him. We'll never mention him again. It's not that uncommon of a way to throw. I mean, you see guys just chasing damage, but it's like, what are you going to get? 200 more damage if one of those shells actually penetrates? You threw the game for that. 200 more damage. Cool. Okay, 3 bounces. So apparently we can't just overpen every armor in the game. That's good to know. Unless I hit the turret or something and it bounced it off the turret. That's gonna work. That's the problem there. Fuck. Here's your old HE spam. So here's what we're talking about. Number 1, I'm nose in on this guy, so I have to stop and then back up. That's already a problem. Number 2, I don't have a lot of fire prevention perks on this build, so... Takagi is kind of a classic accuracy build on my game. There it is. So, I mean, had we been turned away or had some of those, this wouldn't be that bad. So it's kind of up to me to prevent this fire damage from coming in. The Cleveland, I mean, if you've played the Cleveland, it's pretty damn good at burning shit down. If the Wichita would shoot him, that would be brilliant. No, that ain't gonna work. Fuck. Dude, shoot one of these fucking guys, will ya? Yeah, that Cleveland's probably got about 60k damage on me, which is pretty nice. Wichita, instead of shooting them, goes around the next set of islands. It's really helpful. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Hope you did enjoy it, if you did. How you feeling about the damage control mod? Actually, I do have that on here, now that I think about it. Now that you say that. So, I mean, if we didn't have that, we'd definitely be dead. But there's other shit I could put on this build, you know? We could look at Takagi. Rather than having flammable cannoneer. And that's just, there's going to be more and more light cruisers like that, and it's just going to be harder and harder for battleships to not play those type of perks. So how long you want to hold it out is up to you, but eventually you're going to probably want to switch them over. Anyway. So it's just like it was in PC. Yeah, I mean, it's... The guys that play PC tell me that the HE spam is a little bit more intense there, but comparable. I think it's going to catch up. Some HE spam for sure. Well, the Cleveland will pump it up, man. For sure. Let's take a look at its stats. I mean, once you put the mod on, which mod is it? I think it's this gun mod. You actually get a better reload. It cuts down the reload a little bit. The fire chance goes up. So what do we got? 5.3 on my build. I mean, every 5.3 seconds, you got an 18% chance to start fires per shell. And you got 4x3. So, I mean, that's a lot of fire being generated by that thing. Now you can cut into that 18% number by changing your build. What do I play in rank? Normally destroyers if I'm playing by myself. Cleveland PC is a crazy HE spammer. Yeah, it's not going to be any different here. Cleveland's very strong. We played that one earlier today. I think we got... Can't even remember. It was a fairly high damage game. I got some good Cleveland games saved up. We'll probably publish those, at least one of them next week. Good play on his part, definitely. There's no reason for him to not blow me up. I mean, he got behind the island, so the Jean Bart or whatever was next to me couldn't shoot him. And then we had that dingus playing the east side of the map where there was no ships. So that guy took himself out of the game for 5 minutes. Well, you know, so they all focused me, and it's pretty predictable. So, anyway, it just doesn't work. 18% at 5.3. Yeah, that thing will cause some fires, no doubt. Glad you're still streaming. No, I'm about to hang it up for the day. I got stuff to do. Birthday party to go to tonight, so I got to get some gifts and run a couple errands on my day off here. Should you do California or Yamato? I mean, for me, it would depend on how far along on the lines you are. If you're a new player and you're not going to have a lot of, you know, like, take the grocer, for instance, on whatever tier I'm on right now, I need level 11 patrons, which isn't an issue for me quite yet. And then these are level 6 and level 7, so if you don't have a lot of those and you're going to have really slow progress, either you can get to the point where you hit a bottleneck on the Yamato and then switch over. Like for me, I think the California just seems like... Now, I'm not very far in it, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you need some high level shit over here too, but it seems you can get some more progress here without being as high level. And if you're new to the game in general, the bureaus, I would do the low levels first where you're getting rapid progress, catch them all up, and then while you're doing that, let's say you're going for the grocer, be researching some of these German ships and the German commanders, and what you need is online. You can look them up. You can ask in my Discord or on the main Discord if you can't find them. But you can find out what ships you're going to need for later in the build, which commanders. You can work on leveling them up. That way you'll have nice consistent progress up and down the line. Stream this weekend? No, that's why I was streaming today. I'm going to be tied up all weekend long, so I'll probably try and do at least one video, maybe two. Probably more likely one, though. We'll see, because I do have to do a Sims member video for those members tonight as well. Just got the Callie last night. She's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. After playing it in ranked, it was a curious specimen that I got to figure out what's going on with it. Doing an Alaska segment with no patrons. Yeah. I'm fine with doing one. Like, there's 2 or 3 segments that I'm only going to have one patron. But if you knock them down to, you know, like right now, you got base 3 plus 6 if you get both ships. So that's 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 to 17, not a huge drop off. But if you only have like 0 patrons and 1 ship, now we're talking 6 compared to 17. That's pretty slow. So you'd probably be better off working on stuff that you can accumulate the points faster on and give yourself more time to research some of the other stuff you need. Channel and video has been a pleasure for you. Oh, good. Oh yeah, it's been picked up a lot of new viewers during the quarantine, so I think people had more time to check out YouTube. That's been great for me, but I'm also really glad to hear that you guys have been enjoying it. Sirens in the background, yeah. Yeah, that Cleveland. I mean, that's the thing though, like that play right there is why people get really frustrated by the HE spam when you're like a battleship main. But had I been turned away from that rather than being forced to slam it in reverse, which will take about a minute for that thing to slow down and then another minute for it to actually begin to start to back up. Had I actually just made a turn when I came around that bend, I could have just hit the gas, pull it out of there, out of that guy's range, and still been alive longer. You know, we would have taken some damage, but could have had a more effective game. Once you're stuck like that and the guy's just bombing on you, you know, it's not going to work out for you very well. After California, it's Yamato. So, anyway, yeah, we'll, I'll check it out next week. We'll see what's going on. I think next weekend, well, let me check this quick before I say anything here. I think next weekend we got some time to stream. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. Yeah, so potentially 1 or 2 streams next weekend. So this weekend we're going to be a little light on the streaming. Next weekend we should have a bit of a rebound. So hopefully we'll see you guys all later. You just friended me? Alright, I'll check them out. I go through my friends' requests like once a month, so it might take a little while. I'll wait till we get like a couple hundred saved up and then do them all at once. But yeah, if you're looking for people to play with, there's a link to the Discord down below. You can join that and then find a crew there would be my recommendation. Let's just take a look at the output today, because that felt pretty decent to begin with. Actually, that's about a 50-50. 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 1, 5 and 2, 6 and 2, 7, 2, 3. Wait a sec. 7 and 5. 8 and 5. Could have been worse. Not great, but not horrible. Nah, whatever. Alrighty. Peace.